V. Israel, the People's Champ, back with another YouTube live stream. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, you Negroes. Shout out to my trolls. August 27th, 2024. Hope everybody is doing well. Beautiful day out here in the QC. Wonderful day out here in the QC. Another, it's not as pretty as the other day that I showed y'all what the sky looked like, but it's still pretty nice out. It's still pretty clear. You know what I mean? The other day was nice. It's a little humid today. But we out here. We out here. We out here, y'all. Please mind your manners. Welcome to the People's Podcast. I am your host, V. Israel, the People's Champ. I am the Heisenberg of this shit. The Shogun of Charlotte. The Dark Knight of this ish. Pumpkin Escobar. The Cookie Monster. Your favorite content creator's favorite content creator. It's your main man, V. Israel. On your way in the door, hit the like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Helps us stay in the rhythm. Helps us keep the rhythm of the night. Mm-hmm. Smash that bell. Subscribe and smash the bell. Share to your socials. And don't forget, hit the Cash App. Send me $2 on your Pure Leaf Tea Fund. Send me $2. I just drunk this last one. I got another cold one in the freezer. That's my last one in the freezer now. Shout out to Pure Leaf Tea Fund, Lipton Tea. Keeping your boy hydrated all this time. But in the meantime, while I'm out of that tea, I'm going to drink some life water. Rocking that life water. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay hydrated one way or the other. We'll talk a little ish today, y'all. Because I'm perplexed. I'm a little perplexed. Hold on a second. What was that text message? I've never seen that message. Boost is letting me know they're going to be having some network issues. I told y'all they be sabotaging me. I've never seen that error. Y'all have 800 plus live streams. You've never heard me say that. As soon as I go live, all of a sudden you may experience connectivity issues because we're improving our networks at this time. We'll see. Now I guarantee those connectivity issues are gonna happen when I say some shit somebody don't like. And I'm gonna say some shit somebody don't like. It's gonna happen. I do it on purpose. For those of you who think I don't know what the hell is going on out here, I am fully aware of what I'm doing. I'm fully aware. I just don't care about your feelings. I purposely do things to get a reaction out of you sometimes. Y'all ever consider that? Maybe this is methodical. Maybe this is purposeful what he's doing. Think about that. So, we're going to riff a little bit. It's kind of a riff off. But I'm going to combine it with a few topics. I had to shorten my title. So if you look at my title in the description, you'll see what the full title should be. So we're going to hit a couple of things as we flow today. And I'm confused. Those of you like me who've been watching this YSL trial for quite some time now, what the hell is the trial about? Does anybody know? Who posed to have killed Nut? Who killed Nut? Did Woody do it? Did Young Thug do it? Did Threat do it? Did some other ninja that we don't know did it? Why Fannie Willis got a hard on for this case? She went after them with the same vigor she went after Donald Trump. Why is it so personal to her? Well, y'all know. My theory is, and we may never know, but my theory is, y'all listening? My theory is if you go back to the when Fannie Willis's dad was on trial, and this is gonna sound real stupid, but I'm gonna tie it together. I have this is just a fucking conspiracy theory. I have no evidence for this at all. So this is all entertainment. What I'm about to say, do not take this seriously. This is entertainment. My theory, my alleged theory, is that Fanny's dad was telling us before she was messing with American Pie Wade, she had another dude in the house living there, DJ Deuce. It's my theory that Nut was really DJ Deuce. Boom, just let it ride. Just sit on that for a little while. Nut was DJ Deuce. Because ain't nobody ever asked the question, what happened to DJ Deuce? He ain't popped up on social media. He ain't going to try to get none of this celebrity. None of it. The Pop dropped that DJ Deuce shit out there, and that shit got covered up real quick. That was like they covered that up along with the Hunter laptop shit. All that got thrown in the same vault. Shout out to DJ Deuce, whoever you meet. R.I.P. Nut. I don't know if we ever gonna find out who killed Nut, because this trial is insanity, and all black men understand how Thug feel right now and the other defendants feel. We've all been accused of shit by a black woman in our life. I ain't even gonna just say in a relationship. Some black woman in your life has got a little bit of information from somewhere, and they done postulated all kind of theories and circumstances, and here's what happened, and they done did all this pseudo investigations, and they gonna come at you with a lawyer and interrogate you. Black men, am I lying? Have you not had that experience? Have you not? If you had that experience, please put a fist bump. Give me a fist bump in the chat. Shout out to the chat. Content creators on the way in. Please, y'all know what to do. Drop your link. Make sure y'all salute. My mods, make sure y'all check in. My Spartans. And let us know what your profession is. Right? But what the fuck is the trial about? They asking questions. Woody done said, Lil Woody, shout out to Lil Woody. Lil Woody done said, I lied about all kind of things. I mixed all kind of shit up. I told them whatever I needed to say to get the help out of here so they won't put me in jail so I get back on to my family. So Woody done said it, and now that he got cross-examined today by Brian Steele, he done really had the chance to emphasize that, because he's tried to say that on several occasions, and they kind of hurry past him saying that. I thought he was about to crash out today, like really crash out. But the judge, I think we need to go to lunch. See, she's trying to pretend like she's better than the last judge, but she's doing some slick shit too. She telling them how to phrase objections. The prosecutors, the DA is supposed to be the best of the best. Why the judge gotta kid glove them and coach them along the way? Why is that? It's getting time for a haircut, y'all. You saw that gray popping out? That's when I start showing my age a little bit. I'm due for a haircut like next week after. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Some of y'all like that shit, though. So, what is this trial about? But black women, y'all do this. And who are running this case? 3 black women. The little white guy is just there holding on for dear life. He don't know what's going on. He just holding on. Every now and then they let him talk. When they need a break, I guess, they'll let him talk. But believe me, he ain't making no decisions. Them 3 black women are making the decisions. That's Fanny, that's Love, and that's Hilton. Okay. And who was that sister girl up in the damn court today with the damn set it off braids and shit in her hair? Why we got to be niggerish? Like you a lawyer. Why we can't get out of the hood and stay the fuck out the hood and look professional? Them cornrows she got in her hair, she could have had some regular braids, some box braids. She could have did it in a way that would have been more classy. Them nigga ass cornrows that look like her brother did last night. I mean, come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. You're making over 6 figures, sweetie. We know this. Fanny making sure y'all money right now. That's one thing. She paying y'all. So you got money to get your hair did. Okay? Or you better learn how to do it yourself and multitask and be doing some court work at the same time. Y'all know I got to be careful with that water. Can't drink too much of that. That's why I'll be taking little sips. Young Thug ain't did shit. Why is this man on trial? Why is he in jail? All of this testimony, ain't nobody even came close to hypothetically, accidentally saying he did some shit. And he can't get a bond? Where the hell is Young Thug gonna go? Where he going? In the world. He ain't no flight risk. He can't go nowhere. Get real. But we let the immigrants in New York beat up the cop, and they got out the next day and shit, right? Remember that last year? Come on now. Come on now. But I'm wrong because I said some shit. That's Kamala's world, man. We living in Kamala's world. That's what she want. That's what she want. Shout out to Mo Biz in Charlotte. I just seen him post something. I mean, in Chicago. Shout out to Mo Biz, a.k.a. Mr. James. You wrong, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong. Shout out to Mo Biz. That's my dude. Need to bring Mr. James back. Those of you, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. Look it up. Mo Biz, Mr. James. That's some funny ass shit. Y'all know I'm a fan of content creators, so it's a lot of y'all. I appreciate y'all work. It's funny as shit to me. Hilarious. And I shout all y'all out when I can, you know what I mean? Right now, I've been in politics mode, so I ain't been watching a lot of comedy lately. I haven't been doing too much comedy. But what the fuck is this trial about, man? I mean, a trial should be clear. This person, we're charging this person with that. That's why this RICO shit is bullshit. That shit was back in the day for the mob and shit, where it was clear what them dudes was doing. It was clear that they was into illegal activity. Woody said it himself. They played the tape today. Brian still got it in. Woody played the tape today. I mean, they played the tape with Woody. He said, you want me to tell? He said, I got a real story. You want me to tell it? Right? Basically, he was saying a lot of these dudes out here is playing gangster. But I'm a real gangster, and that's what I want to be known as. That's what Lil Woody said. And go. I'm sure it's clipped up. It's all over the internet by now. But that's real shit. Who else been telling you that all of these years? Your boy V. Ben Israel been telling you that. Didn't I tell you these dudes is fugazi? Didn't I tell you these dudes is fronting, faking the funk? It ain't just dudes out in the street, Ray Ray and Pookie and them. It's all of these ninjas on every socioeconomic level. They fugazi. They not authentic. They not real. You ain't got to be a thug and out here murking dudes to be a hood dude. You a hood dude means you just grew up in the neighborhood. You from the hood. We had certain rules. Now you a gangster. That's something different. But we kind of merged those two words together to kind of mean the same thing. Same hood. First of all, they moved into the hood. They ain't got roots in the hood. And now they want to try to make a little reputation for themselves and play tough and play gangster. And that's what Woody was speaking to today. Shout out to little Woody. Your boy, me and Woody on the same page with that. I understood exactly what he said. They trying to play tough. And Woody said, man, I ain't about that. I smacked the shit out you. Who have you said? Who have y'all? What content creator other than me and maybe Angry Man have said something similar to somebody while we was on a live? I'll wait. I'll wait. Nigga tried to tell me he was a Marine. I don't give a fuck. I done smacked the shit out of Marines before, too. Y'all ain't tough guys. You ain't no special forces. Dude, you was guarding a box in the desert. That's what your job was. Stop acting like you was tough and you a trained killer because you spent 2 years in the Marines or some shit. Stop. Our dudes is crazy, man. But a lot of y'all dudes is like that, man. They ain't never seen no action. And I say that even with the relationships, they just talk about things they don't know. They ain't never been in no relationship. They don't even know what coochie look like in real life, to be honest with you. But they want to jump on the internet and give everybody relationship advice and shit. And that's why the women are confused. The women are confused. And that's why but what about this? I've had women, but why they say this and why these manosphere dudes, they ain't they not red pill dudes. Those are blue pill dudes. Y'all mixing it up. Red pill means you want to know the truth. It doesn't mean you're going to get the truth. It means you have a desire to want to know the truth, and somebody got to coach you. Let's go back to the movie. Let's go back to the Matrix. What did Morpheus tell Neo? I've been looking for you. Neo said, I've been looking for you. Morpheus said, nah, I've been looking for you. And if you want to see what I got to show you, you're going to have to take this pill. Or you can take this blue pill, go back home, here's the end of the road, go back home and believe whatever you want to believe. But if you want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes, take this pill. That's the problem. These dudes is raging out and crashing the fuck out. They have no idea what the fucking truth is. I'm going to get to Dr. Umar in a minute, but he's one. Dr. Umar been raging out for what, 15 years? With this back to Africa shit? That nigga's fucked up and confused. He don't know where he at. Hello. I'll get on Umar in a minute. So, but this is what Woody was trying to break down. And if they could do this, and we're watching this as American citizens. We're watching this shit live. Millions and millions of dollars for some hood-ass chicks. They think they got together with Woody. Woody fed them a line of bullshit, and they decided to take this dude to trial on RICO charges. And they don't have remember, Woody is supposed to be their star witness. Woody's telling you I lied about everything. That should be case dismissed. And that's why Brian Steele was going. So they never asked you or verified nothing. Did they talk to your girlfriend? Did they ever circle back? Did they double check with you? Woody, like, you the first one to do that. From 2015, ain't nobody doubled back on Woody since 2015. That's almost a decade, and we spending millions of dollars, taxpayer money. See, something happens in court. Y'all might go, oh, that's Atlanta. Some of y'all silly ninjas, y'all simple ninjas, as we refer to y'all as you know, those of us in the truth. Y'all simple. You can't connect the dots. And so if they convict Young Thug and these dudes, that sets a precedent. That means they'll be able to repeat this in other cities around the country and do it to other people. So black men should be fucking raging out right now. Like this, we should not be allowing this shit. This is absolute some hood chick shit. And that's what them chicks look like up there in the DA office. They look like two hood chicks that really don't know what they doing. They just got hired the other day or some shit. Not women who've been working on this case in a professional manner. And guess what? These DEI hires, that's how Fannie look. That's how Tiffany Haynard looks. What's the girl Crockett down there in Macon, Georgia? They all look like this. They're not. What happened to America when we promoted people based on merit? Based on merit. Like I shouted out that because those of y'all, oh, they're gonna be Israel. He hate women, y'all women. He's a misogynist. Well, I just shouted out Trinity Rodman the other day, right? I big upped her. But if I hated women, would I do that? Would my co-host be a woman? Would I have all of the women who, and actually my numbers for women have gone up. Like I think I'm at 53-47 right now for women versus men on my podcast. So what we talking about? Young Thug is sitting in that trial like this is some bullshit. I got too much money for it not to be able to get me up, at least get me on house arrest. Right? Right? Uh-oh, my troll's starting to come in. Oh, we was waiting for him to speak to us. You know, them country ass dabba talking niggas, you know, they coming in. They gonna come on in. Because I'm not on my regular scheduled time. I just jump on here when I feel like that. Because I'm the champ and I can do what the hell I want to do. I'm giving y'all something to ride home to. Or ride to work on. It just depends on your shift, you know. So anyway, this ain't about V hates black women. V hates women. This ain't about that. I hate those type of women, specifically those type of black women who got promoted and put in position and they did not deserve it. And their whole objective is just to punish black men. That's all they want to do. And that's what they're doing. And their story there is no coherent story. We be trying to follow along with Love and Hilton and as they're presenting the case, and it's like, keep in mind this shit is already going on for like a year, right? And they still talking about it may be another year left in it. Could you imagine being a juror trying to remember some of this craziness that these ladies have been presenting that don't make no sense? Even Little Woody, y'all think he be playing sometime? He be playing dumb? Little Woody be like, huh? What you mean? Because it don't make sense. Now, he ain't do that much when he was talking to the white man today. He understood the white man. He understood for the most part. When he didn't, he would say a little bit of the huh and what you means to him. But for the most part, it wasn't every other sentence he was doing that. What you mean, huh? What? Because really, I didn't understand what they was talking about either. When he was first doing that, I'm like, what are they talking about? And a lot of that is, Woody is smarter than y'all think. A lot of that's just his strategy. Woody is very smart. And that's his strategy. But they fell for it hook, line, and sinker. And I've had some of y'all lovely ladies come back and ask me about some of this. I'm like, you really believe that? Who told you that? It's always my cousin. Somebody told me. It ain't never I researched this. It ain't never I've done this. They develop a whole strategy for some shit and then implement that strategy. And then maybe possibly later search on Google to try to back up what they already decided to do. It's the worst time right now to buy a house. If you Google or do any kind of research on buying a home right now in any state, with the exception, there are a couple of exceptions in certain zip codes, a couple of exceptions, but and those are rare, and that really depends on your financial situation, right? But if you do any general research about buying a home within the next year, everybody gonna tell you to wait. Now is not the time. Home prices are up, interest rates are up. Wait, wait, wait. I've been telling y'all that, and it's about to be a boom. I mean, the bubble is about to burst. Home prices about to drop minimum 50% in the next 2 to 3 years. But my cousin, she got a special program, and my homeboy and his wife, and come on now. We can't live our lives based on that. They never say, well, I talked to a realtor. I talked to a buyer's agent. I talked to a buyer's agent. I talked to a financial expert. You ain't never talked to anybody like that. I went down to my bank and I talked to a financial planner down there. You ain't talked to nobody who could look out for your best interests before you implemented this plan. And we got people talking about they ain't even got no gas money in the bank right now. Right this moment, at the end of the month, they ain't even got no gas money in their bank account. And those people are talking about they're going to save up for a house. Are you shitting me? Stop. So anyway, we moving on. That's the YSL. Some of it is entertainment. It was definitely more entertaining today than it had been because they dry. And then the dumbass Love, she the only one who can't speak into the microphone. Everybody else can speak in. That's that sister girl. I'ma do it out of spite because don't tell me she don't go back and listen to the recordings. And she gotta notice that her sound is way off versus everybody else. And they've actually said it to her on multiple occasions. Can you speak up? Can you speak louder? She's not speaking into the microphone. That's how I'm gonna do what I want to do. Shit. That's what that is. Huh? What's that? So anyway, what else we got? What else? What was next on that damn description? I forgot. Somebody remind me. I was a little long-winded about the YSL. Oh, UMAR. Nah, I told you I was gonna come back to UMAR. And I can't believe I'm about to say this or gonna defend UMAR. Y'all know I can't stand Dr. Umar. I am diametrically opposed to everything that ninja believes. But even a broken clock is right twice a day. So I gotta give it up to Umar for going after Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and Ricky Smiley. These are these baby boomer generation leftover comics that ain't nobody watching. They ain't sold a comedy ticket, no fucking place, and they barely staying alive because of radio. Cause see, you gotta understand the power structure in this country. A lot of y'all don't get that. Who owns the radio stations? Who owns the radio stations, y'all? The little hats. The little hats own the radio stations and the TV networks and the record labels. Right? Ain't nobody buying CDs no more, so it don't matter for that. This newer generation ain't watching TV, so TV is going away. Everybody been uncut the cord except for the damn boomers and a few others. Older Gen X's. Millennials and Zoomers ain't watching TV. Ain't watching network TV. Right? Ooh, you weren't supposed to say that word, Eric Jordan. Shout out to E and J in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Salute. He saluted me. I told y'all my Spartans be coming in. E and J is over the road right now, probably doing his thing. Let us know where you at, so we can keep you in our prayers while you on the road, my brother. But he's absolutely right. It's the little hats. They not Jews. They're Jewish. They call themselves Jews, but they are not. They are the synagogue of Satan, the Bible says. That's who they are. Talk about them people. So let me connect the dots for y'all slow people, y'all simple ones, right? Some of y'all simple. Oh, Ian J say he is in Cleveland, Ohio, up there with my cousin Milt Jadon. He's also a truck driver. I forget who he drives for, but he's up there. But anyway, I told y'all the little hats own all of the communication networks because they want to control the narrative like they've been doing for 1,000 years, okay? They've been doing this ever since 70 AD when they ran our black asses out of Jerusalem. For those who want specific, because I got to prove all things. So, why does that matter, V? I don't understand, V. They got to keep y'all black asses in line. So that's why they're going to pay Steve Harvey and pay D.L. Hughley and pay Ricky Smiley. You think it's a coincidence all of them work for radio stations? All of them, somebody from up top made that phone call to put them niggas out there on that corner and let them go work for that money. Steve Harvey talking about, he don't work for $10,000. No, you're going to work for fucking free right now, nigga, if you want to keep making money in this business. You're going to get out there and pay your dues. That's how that game is played. And that's the disingenuousness of Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and they all supporting Kamala. You think that's an accident? Why? What did Kamala say she was going to do? They asked her, what you going to do for black folk? Nothing. But what you going to do for the Israeli people? Oh, I pledge to get them $10 billion a year for this decade. Am I the only one that saw that? I'm the only one that saw that. And then you wonder why the soldiers is coming out falling in line. That's the coons. D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, and Ricky Smiley. Charlemagne the God is another one. All right? I hope I'm opening somebody's mind. I hope I just connected a dot. Some of you saying to yourself right now, I never thought of that. I never saw that connection. Let me know in the chat. If you never saw that connection, I just gave you I just peeked you the game. Just let me know. I'm on to something and I'll move the fuck on. Or I'll expand on it. But this is a game that's been played all of my life. Go back to Arsenio Hall. I always bring that up to y'all. Right? I bring up Arsenio Hall all the time. Because it matters. Arsenio Hall had the #1 talk show on late night TV in the 90s. And at the time they canceled his show, he was #1. He wasn't falling off. Hell, he was still rising with the ratings, right? Trying to stretch my legs, Sean, my legs. You know, I got these vascular issues. And I'm also trying to stay out the damn sun so I don't get that glare. It's that time, it's the magic hour, so, you know, the sun is everywhere. All right, this seemed like a good spot. So anyway, listen up. Listen up. Eric Jordan says facts. Arsenio, see, everybody thinks Arsenio Hall show was canceled because of Farrakhan. And the Jewish people don't give a shit about Farrakhan because he's spreading lies too. He's just doing it from another perspective, from the Arabs' perspective, right? So they both telling the same story. So they don't give a shit with Farrakhan is a distraction. He's doing what they do, keeping you from the truth. So long as Farrakhan is out here doing what he wanted to do with his bow tie and bean pies and final calls, ninjas woke up. Same reason they let Pastor Pork Chop and Deacon Clap Chiefs do what they do every Sunday. Remember what I've been telling y'all all of these years. The light is never questioned. The truth always is. Ain't nobody questioning Farrakhan. Ain't nobody been questioning Deacon Clap Cheeks and Pastor Pork Chop all of these years. We just been following along with whatever they say, generation after generation. Right? For the majority. I'm not talking about anecdotally. I'm talking about the majority of us. We just been falling in line. Right? The Jewish don't care about that. They don't care about that. So, but when you got somebody out here speaking truth, they got to shut that shit down immediately. What happened to Nick Cannon? What happened to Arsenio, Nick Cannon, Whoopi Goldberg, Kyrie Irving? All of them slipped up and said some slick shit towards the truth, and they almost lost their careers. Each one of them. Do y'all know how big Whoopi Goldberg is? Do you know how big Nick Cannon is? They tried to end that boy's career. And they really didn't say nothing really heavy. They didn't say nothing that couldn't be proven by looking in your own Bible. Looking in any King James Version Bible that's been around since 1611. That Bible been around for all these hundreds of years. All of the things that they said is in that Bible to this day. But you gotta lose your career because they don't want the truth being repeated. You can't say nothing bad about them. That's how powerful they are. How much that was the reason why they got control of the communication industry. Huh? Huh? Some of y'all, this might be above your head, you know. Tell me to slow down if I need to. Back up, break it down again, I will. If not, we're going to move on. So, Arsenio Hall. So, he didn't get canceled because of Farrakhan. He got canceled because of Gil Scott-Heron, which was the episode right before Farrakhan. It was the second to last episode. You will never, I repeat, never find the full episode of that show. You might find Gil Scott-Heron singing. You might find a clip of him singing The Revolution Will Not Be Televised, right? But the interview section, when he was saying slick shit, you'll never find that. You'll never see that. And he had just came back off a commercial, and the interview started again. I remember watching this live. The interview started again, and Gil Scott-Heron said some shit like, yeah, well, brother, I know the powers that be. You know, you got that real deep voice. I know the powers that be is only going to allow you to access certain things, and certain things you can and cannot say because of those powers that be. Arsenio Hall immediately, well, we got to go back to commercial, and we'll be right back. Well, Gil Scott-Heron performing his latest Revolution Will Not Be Televised. When he came back off a commercial, Gil Scott-Heron was not on that motherfucking show. Nor have I seen him on TV since then. And Arsenio Hall's show was canceled. So he had been threatening to interview Farrakhan for years, and he was hesitant. He said, fuck it. Y'all already done canceled me. I might as well go ahead and do it now. He had the #1 show at that time. And they had no show to replace him. Them folks don't fuck up their money for no reason. They had already had advertising dollars sold. They didn't like what was said, and they shut that shit down immediately. Immediately. So that's why, and I commend Dr. Umar, because a lot of these other punk ass ninjas, at least he got the balls to speak up on it. Whether I agree with his ideology or not, on this issue, I agree with him and I support him for challenging them. And he had challenged them all. Hey, bring all of y'all at the same time. That's gangster. I want that smoke. All of y'all come. Who that sound like? Sound like your boy V been Israel. He been watching my shit. Bring all of y'all. I ain't got to do it one-on-one. Bring all of y'all. Ain't that what I did when they came after me? And then they was up there stumbling. And they're going to play a clip. They played the clip of me calling them a bitch. These is bitch-ass niggas I said on the clip. But what about that? Yeah, y'all niggas is bitch-ass niggas. I said it again. What are you proving? Nothing. I've been saying this. I done said this to you privately and publicly. Why are we acting like this is a conspiracy theory? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I commend Dr. Umar. I'm on his side. And I think somebody said something. I didn't see the video. I saw the thumbnail for it by somebody. They responded back. I saw Steve Harvey's response. Well, he ain't going to be putting it out there. Here's a dabba talking ass. A dabba. That my price don't drop down. What price? Nigga, ain't nobody paying. When the last time you seen Steve Harvey speak somewhere like of any significance? Ain't nobody paying him to come speak at no event. Fuck out of here. Nobody dabba talking ass and that them niggas. Damn, that bug, it just stays over there. This is one bug over there, and no matter where I'm at, if I'm over there, he get me. But if I come over here, he don't bother. So anyway, the dabba talking ninjas. It's a lot of them. Ricky Smiley, what is he known for? Dressing up like an old black woman. What's D.L. Hughley known for? Riding on Bernie Mac's coattails. What's Steve Harvey known for? Riding on Bernie Mac's coattails. Mr. Potato Head looking up. They couldn't even dress him up as a woman. He wouldn't pass. With that potato head damn features he got. He looked too much like Mr. Potato Head. So all them other comedians was getting them gigs and what's the other thing Ricky was known for? Being a crackhead on Christmas and next Friday. What else has he ever done? Now he want to get out here and speak politics? Nigga, please. This is what Malcolm warned us about. Malcolm X warned us about this. Because we've always done this where in our so-called community, when we allow our comedians, our athletes, our entertainers to speak as if they're leaders for us as a people. Malcolm X warned us about this shit. And he told y'all back then they all clowns. That hasn't changed. Who cares what any of these dudes got to say? But the people who know them, who's already in their immediate circle. The masses don't give a shit. These kids don't care about Steve Harvey. They be like, ain't he the guy on my grandma be watching in the morning on TV, on Family Feud reruns? And that's how they know Steve. Hell, most of these millennials and Zoomers, they ain't even seen Friday and next Friday. They don't know who Ricky is. And DL, oh my God. his GED radio show or whatever. Why are you so proud to be ignorant? Now, I'm not saying, okay, you had some issues, you went back, and you redeemed yourself by getting your GED. What have you done since then? You just stopped? That nigga's almost 100 years old. You talking about something you did way back when you was in your 20s or some shit? How long did it take you to get your GED? That you so proud of that? I got certificates and shit in elementary school, and that's like me. Yeah, I was a 6th grade spelling bee champ, man. And what? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Unbelievable. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So yeah, I'm with Umar. I would love to see that debate. I would find that very entertaining. I would find that so entertaining to see. But they're not gonna do it. They talk tough, like ninjas do. Talk tough. Now the man done called them out. Ain't nobody gonna show up. Ain't nobody gonna show up. I think somebody said, well, we'll have the debate at your school. They know the school ain't open, so why I mean, come on. If you really serious about it, why are you trying to deflect? And we ain't talking about the school right now. We done got in his ass about that school enough. It's not what we're talking about right now. We talking about this pandering and shit y'all doing. That's harmful to black men. And ain't none of them representative of regular working class men. They don't represent us. Steve Harvey's a millionaire. I'm sure D.L. Hughley's up there too. I don't know about Ricky Smiley. I don't know how much money he got, but somebody can find out. If he ain't up there, he close. At least having a mill in the bank. These ain't working class dudes. These are dudes that fell into a position and they gonna guard that position because that's they bread. But master done put down the call, and then you got to get out there and you got to shuck and jive now. That's what y'all get paid to do, and that's what they ask. Hey, no, I ain't giving you $10,000. You gonna do it for free, smart ass. My price don't went down. Nigga, don't nobody think your price went down. Your price is free. Dummy. Now you're gonna do it for free. Or is it me? Or is it me? Let me see what the comments say. Eric Jordan rocking with me. He says, yeah, dressing up like an old woman in Coonan. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what he's known for. Ricky talking about, y'all. They radio shows ain't even that good. They talk shit, do stupid pranks. High school shit. When are these old ass men gonna grow the fuck up and be talking about some grown man shit? They ain't young men no more with them pranks and doing pranks on people over the phone and all of that. That shit was funny 20 years ago. That shit ain't funny no more from them. Now, I'd like to see DC Young Fly do some shit like that. And Carlos Miller and well, Carlos about my age. But you know what I'm saying. I like to see the 85 South show. Get them a radio station and let them prank call people. That shit would be hilarious. That shit would be hilarious. Let them do it. Let them do it. All right? But see, you know why they're not going to do that? They're not going to see DC Young Fly's attached to 85 South show. And DC Young Fly, when they tried to hang Nick Cannon out to dry, they offered the show for DC Young Fly to be the new host. And DC Young Fly refused. He says, no. I'm not going to sell out my man Nick Cannon because he gave me a check and put me on when nobody else would. So I'm rocking with Nick. And eventually, all of them said that. And eventually, they had to bring Nick Cannon back. DC Young Fly, shout out to DC. Shout out to DC Young Fly. A lot of y'all don't know that story. So, they ain't gonna let DC Young Fly get no radio show. He will never get a radio show. And he might not ever be in another movie. Because that's how they punish you. They shut your career down. Your opportunities dry up. You get blacklisted. They still mad at Wesley Snipes. Now, Wesley Snipes snuck in to this Deadpool and Wolverine shit, right? And everybody was like, oh, snap. They done brought me back. We gonna get a new Blade movie. Everybody was getting revved up on that. They shut that shit down quick. They ain't forgot now. We still got beef with Wesley. So they said, nah. He ain't get enough, there's no interest in it, is what they said. Are you kidding me? Everybody was looking forward to that shit because we were trying to figure out how they merged the universes. How they was gonna do it. And he been out in the void. The void, those of you, I'm about to spoil alert, but those of you who haven't seen the movie, the void is that those unexplained events, because they've kind of restarted the Marvel universe over and over again. So some old characters just didn't appear in the current Marvel universe. That's the void. So that's where Wolverine was at in the old. That's why he had that old suit on. Blade, Charles Xavier's sister was out there. Who else was in? There was a few of them. Elektra, that was Daredevil. I guess. So I thought that was a very interesting concept because that's kind of like a twist on the multiverse because it's explaining they came from the multiverse. So when them universes died, they had to put the character somewhere, and that's the void. So it's like 100 Deadpools. It's like 100 of them, and it was kind of funny. So they had to explain it, and it was good. It was good. But they could make. I would have liked to see another Blade movie. Like Blade was my shit. Wesley always did a great job at that. He's a good actor. Shout out to the trap. Make sure y'all keeping my likes up. I don't know what they are. I ain't looking right now. Keep my likes up though. We glad to have you. Welcome to the People's Podcast. Welcome. You are now rocking with the best. Totally unscripted. Giving y'all this good content. You got content creators. They can study and practice, and they can't talk all without stumbling for 10 minutes. Kamala Harris, she need her what is it, the prompter. And she need her notes. Oh man, baby. Now next, moving on. I think we done covered that. Everybody got it. Moving on. If don't nobody want me to rehash something, we done covered YSL, Young Slime Life. Shout out to Young Thug, Lil Woody and them. We done covered UMAR, the doc, the funk doctor spot UMAR. Right? Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. I thought I missed the comment. That's the same one. Now, where we at? We're going to talk about this AI shit, y'all. I keep telling y'all, this shit is coming faster than y'all believe. Most of y'all are naive to this shit, and I keep telling you. I've been warning y'all the whole time I've been on social media doing these videos. I've been warning y'all the entire time because it's little incremental things and it's speeding up. Okay? So I warned y'all most recently a couple of years ago when the kiosks first got put in the fast food restaurants. And that was the Yum Yum brand who did it. Yum Yum brand always is competitive with McDonald's. Yum Yum brand was KFC, Taco Bell, Long John Silver's, Sbarro's. No, not Sbarro's. It's another one. It's a few of them that the Yum Yum brand. Oh, A&W. A&W, there's a few of those left, which I actually like A&W. Not They don't make just root beer; they make burgers too. So, um, yeah. So, um, I told y'all. So they wanted to beat McDonald's to market first. That's what they wanted to do. And they did, because McDonald's has been planning it for 30, 40 years. These kiosks and automation and all of that. They just been waiting for technology to catch up. But that's always been their plan. I robot anybody. Right? So, I'm in Bojangles the other day. Going through the drive-thru. I was on my way home. My driver stopped by. We pulled up, and the AI started taking the damn order. Hi, welcome to Bojangles. I am your Bojangles artificial intelligence. I'll be taking your order there. Something said like that. I was like, are you shitting me? This damn Bojangles on Sugar Creek in Charlotte, right off of the interstate, is so slow. If you were going to put it at a Bojangles, put it at a busy store to test it out. Why would you put it at a super slow-ass store? Like, to me, that's counterproductive. That's counterproductive. So, took my order, and I said, yeah, I want a 5-piece chicken strip combo or a Supreme's combo with a sweet tea. What kind of sauce would you like with that, sir? Whoa. Right? Pretty soon on a little screen, because there's a screen there, and it's color screen, pretty soon they're going to have an artificial face there. You actually going to be looking at an artificial face. Give it 6 months to a year. I've seen them test it, but it hasn't rolled out big yet. I've seen Starbucks test that. I've seen the Starbucks do that. But it's going to be there. That's how I know it's coming. So, I told y'all it's coming. So, what does this mean? Instead of having that girl or that dude working cashier, making $15 an hour, or whatever the competitive wage is here in Charlotte now, right? For fast food workers. Didn't I tell y'all that was going to happen? Didn't I tell y'all? So they got rid of a worker. You don't need that worker no more. The one on the back window. Well, Bojangles only got one window. So you don't need a person taking the order no more. So you used to have two windows. Most drive-thrus have two windows. The person taking your order, so when you pull up to them, they collect the money. Right? So the way McDonald's is testing it, what McDonald's wants is you're gonna have an AI taking your order right there at the point of sale, right? Which is there now. It's always been in the same place. It's gonna be AI doing it, and then you're gonna pay right there. So it's gonna ask you to either pay through your app and scan a barcode or a QR code, or you're gonna be able to pay right there at the damn menu sign. Okay? And it's going to give you a QR code. It's going to give you a QR code because when you get to the next window, or when you get to a window, they're either going to keep both windows, or like a place like Bojangles is only going to have one window. So when you get to that window, you're going to have to scan your card. It's going to have a little reader. Boop! So they know which order is yours. Right? Scan your order. Is this your order? And then the automated thing is going to give it out. Go to Google right now. McDonald's has automated fast food restaurant in Texas that's practicing and developing this now. There's another one in California for a different company. They're automating the whole restaurant. They got a robot flipping burgers. They got a robot dropping fries and nuggets. Okay? They got a robot serving the food when you're inside. It's a little robot waitress that comes around like look like R2-D2, and it brings your food to the table. Okay? Right now. AI is here. So now you got somebody they ain't got to pay nobody to do. Somebody lost their job. Now, I ain't gonna get into the problems. I've already made videos about the problems with this Bojangles anyway. But I see why, now that I think about it, why they decided to implement this technology in the store first, because it's so horribly managed. It's a great location. It should be making more money than what it is. But because the managers are so horrible, it's not. So they're gonna phase all of that shit out. That's gonna be one that wait and see. That's gonna be the first automated Bojangles in Charlotte, fully automated. At most, you'll have somebody cooking chicken because they ain't caught up with that yet. I wouldn't be surprised because I said it's gonna close down in the next year. I've been saying that. So maybe it's not gonna close down. They're gonna automate it, and it'll be just a couple of guys in there cooking chicken. Um, that's it. There ain't gonna be nobody taking orders. Watch. Mark my words. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. I keep saying that. McDonald's is going the same way. I haven't ran into the AI because I don't go to McDonald's that much, so I haven't ran into the AI shit yet. That's coming too. That is coming too, and it is going to be hitting the restaurants. It's going to be hitting the restaurants, the sit-down restaurants like Applebee's, and you ain't. What do you need a waitress for? All you just need somebody. You need somebody to bring drink out. The little robot is going to bring your drinks out and your food out. So you're going to order your. It's going to be an AI right there already on the table. They already got the little where you can play the games at and slide your credit card now. They just got to add AI to that. When you're here, your family, what would you like today? It's going to suggest things. Well, I'm going to be your artificial. I'm going to be your AI waitress today. Would you like to try our new special or our boneless wings? And they're gonna go right into it. Watch, and it's gonna be little robots. You only need a handful of them because they never stop. They don't need a break. They're gonna bring you your food, and they're gonna know what table to bring it to, and they're gonna confirm your order. Some kind of way. This is here, man. I told y'all it's gonna wipe you black women out. Walmart is going away. Walmart, you're not going to be able to go in Walmart pretty soon. Walmart is going to be just like Amazon. It's just going to be a distribution center. And if Walmart was smart, they would do that sooner than later, because Amazon has been competitive with them. But Walmart got more stores than Amazon has distribution centers. All they got to do is convert their stores into distribution centers, small distribution centers. So that way, a lot of things you order from Walmart is same day delivery from the store. What was I looked at something recently and I was like, really? That's same day delivery? And I kind of like clicked on it. Oh, I know. I was looking at knives. Y'all know I'm fascinated by knives and the Ninja foodie knives. Them shits used to be like almost $400 on the low, low. Walmart got a set of them for like $100. So I couldn't believe that. I was like, I saw some other content creator talking about it. I said, get the fuck out of here. And I went and looked at it. I was like, damn. And they're going to bring it to me. I was like, oh, shit. Them damn knives look good as hell. I don't know if I can kick out $100 for them. But then I thought about it. My favorite knives right now, my favorite all-time knife set is the Miracle Blade. I bought the Miracle Blades back in '99, my first set. And I gave my aunt a set. She ain't never had to sharpen them knives. Every Thanksgiving, she whipped them shits out, and that's what they used to carve up the turkey. Them knives is as sharp as the day I bought them for her. And the whole set is fantastic. I love the way they feel, and I love the way they cut. The rock and chop, the chop and scoop, I love that. It fits my cooking style. Let me see here. Wait a minute. What we talking about? What the fuck? Hell nah. What'd he say? Who was that? Access denied. What you talking about? Access denied to what? I didn't see when you left that comment, so bring me up to speed on what you talking about. You know, it could just be one word. Just give me a hint on what you saying access denied to. But anyway, that's the way it's gonna happen. So Walmart, to stay competitive, all of that wasted labor. Next time you go on Walmart, just pay attention. Again, I did business for a long time. I started out in retail and in restaurants. When I'm in Walmart, I'm counting labor. I'm like, yo, this shit is ridiculous. This shit is unimaginable to me. Right? People just standing around, not doing nothing, not being efficient. Then when you need some help, you can't find none of these motherfuckers. I'm like, are you serious? Well, they got the socks and underwear locked up and behind glass, and I'm like, can I get somebody? You can push the little button to get somebody to help you. It take 30 minutes for somebody to get back there. You know what I mean? So people tired of that. Why? When I can go stay at my house, order my socks and underwear, plus some groceries and whatever else I might need, a microwave, a fucking jet ski, I don't know, whatever, right? A barbecue grill, and they deliver all of that shit same day to me. Real talk. Y'all don't believe me? Go to Walmart, get the Walmart app, download it, punch in your zip code so you can see your local store, and just shop for some shit, and just see what's available same day delivery for free. Now, if you like me and Amanize, who are Walmart Plus members, you get delivery for free on a lot of shit. Anyway, I suggest y'all become Walmart Plus members. And they're always doing promotions where, I mean, hell, just not too long ago, they had a promotion. It used to be $100 a year. It was $9.99 a month. Actually, it was $14.95 when it first started. Then they dropped it down to $9.99 because they're trying to compete with Amazon. They all go back and forth. So anyway, now that they got down to fucking $50, like they was running some kind of. They always do it like on Cyber Monday, Black Friday, days like that. They'll do that. Hell, there was a glitch in their system not too long ago last year where people who were at the self-checkout kiosk, it was giving it to them for free. They gave away like 100,000 Walmart Plus subscriptions for free. People was just going to the kiosk and shit. I'm waiting for E and J. E and J is Eric Jordan for the people following along in the chat. So anyway. Hold on a minute, I'm sorry. Stan, what you doing? Huh? So anyway, talking to my neighbor. You know I gotta fuck with the white folks. Shout out to the white folks. So anyway, that's the way I see Walmart going. They're already setting it up. It's like they're playing chess right now, and y'all ain't gonna see it until it's checkmate. Walmart, they already reduced their hours, right? So all they're gonna do is change this. And like here in Charlotte, they're strategically positioned, right, around the city. So like here we live off of North Tryon. North Tryon is the university area, pretty much the north side of Charlotte, right? So North Tryon runs north and south through Charlotte. Longest street in Charlotte. Goes from Concord right through Charlotte and out into damn South Carolina and Rock Hill and York and all of that. So you got a Walmart on the north side, which is right over here by us, about 10 minutes from us. And then you got another one on the south side. So now when you go east and west, that's Highway 74 or Independence Boulevard. Mm-hmm. So now 74 doesn't go all the way through Charlotte because it kind of branches off a little bit. So, but what it'll do is it'll if you stay on 16 will take you east and west. So Calibridge Court Walmart is Mount Holly Huntersville Road in Brookshire. And if you follow Brookshire all the way down, it's going to bring you right back to 74. And the last Walmart in Charlotte is on the east side on Independence. And then they got a couple of them in the center city, like South Park, and there's a couple of them scattered, Concord. But my point is they're positioned that way for delivery service. So that way they always could provide local delivery and same day delivery. I could order my groceries. Like on most days, I could order a cart full of groceries and get same day delivery. It wasn't like that in the beginning, but I've seen it slowly develop. And it's just getting better and better and better. Remember, I was out here the other night. The girl showed up and brought my groceries the other night. So that's what's happening. Why pay a girl to stand around and do nothing when they could pay a girl to just drive and make deliveries all day and be productive? Instead of paying 10 of her, they just pay one of her, and then they'll pay a couple of them. All of them ain't gonna lose their job because somebody got to pick up. Somebody got a grocery shop, and you'll see them if you're walking around Walmart. They got a different cart. Those people are walking around. A lot of y'all think they're putting groceries back, but they're actually shopping. They're picking up the stuff that people ordered and bagging it up and all of that. You know, that's the game. So once they do that, Walmart. I mean, there's a lot of times Amazon they deliver. Every now and then you'll catch something same day delivery. But you can't order a whole lot of shit from Amazon and get all of it same day. And Amazon and Walmart sell the same shit for the most part. For the most part, the everyday kind of shit, you know. Of course, Amazon has shit you ain't gonna get in Walmart. The little itsy bitsy shit, you know. But Walmart will get that too. Like they just ain't had a need for it. But and then that's gonna be their hustle. Why buy that? Why buy from Amazon when you go buy from us and get it faster and get somebody get a driver. And it's the same drivers Uber use, Lyft use, and all the other gig apps use. You know, that's why I've been telling y'all to invest in cargo vans. That's what I would do instead of sending my kid to school. I wouldn't send my kid to school to a 4-year university right now, unless they're super smart like Brooklyn. Brooklyn is the exception. But like my daughter imagines going back to school for cosmetology. That's great. She's gonna be good at that. That's a trade. That's a skill. That's good for her, right? But remember, I told you 80%, 75 to 80% of our kids fail. They drop out of school. So why do we keep doing that? Start getting our kids skills. We need truck drivers. We need cargo van drivers. We need expediters, box truck drivers. Start investing in your kids, ladies. Stop going on these goofy ass vacations every fucking year, spending $3, $4, $5,000. Save some of that fucking money up, so that way when your kid gets out of school, they got money to get a cargo van, buy a used one, or put down on a new one. But y'all don't give a fuck about your kids. You care about being cute, and don't nobody even think you cute. We don't give a shit about your hair. Y'all trying to impress each other. And then now y'all 40, 45, 55, trying to get married and lonely and trying to, then you just going to accept and whatever. Because you done been fucking up your youth. Like Kevin warned y'all about. The barbarian is at the gate. Now some of y'all starting to run. And just want to hurry up and get down the aisle with any damn body. Or some of you are still defying. You're just going to be alone for the rest of your life. See, some of you are just starting to realize I better make a move. Some of you ain't never gonna make that move. But Kevin was talking to both groups of people. You got to make a decision because this is happening, and I've been in agreement with him on that point, and I'm seeing it. I'm seeing women go, well, we've been talking all of these years. I guess we might as well go ahead and take you do something serious. Okay. The man been serious the whole time. It's been you ladies who ain't been serious. Y'all been on that. I'm gonna do it all by myself. I know everything. I ain't gonna. I asked a woman recently. She told me she's wanting to get married or about to get married, and My question is why? Why? She's 40. Why do you want to get married? Remember I told y'all about that basket? You got to put things into the marriage is a basket. Both people are supposed to put things into that basket. What are you willing to put into that basket? And what are you expecting to get out of that basket at 40 years old? What do you want? Companionship. That ain't what men want. 40-year-old men don't want companionship. We want y'all to leave us the fuck alone. We want to go watch our game and drink our beer after we come home from work. We don't want you up under us nagging the fuck out of us. How many times we got to tell y'all that? Y'all want to unload shit, and y'all want therapy after 20 years of trauma, and you want to, but what about this, and what about that, what about this? And that's why your marriage don't last. What are you willing to do for the marriage? What are you willing to do for your husband? What do you want him to do for you? Besides listen to you talk. What do you want him to do for you? Are you ready to follow his leadership? Fuck no, you're not. So you ain't ready to get married. That's the answer. You've been avoiding following leadership all your life. You ain't been under no man leadership, most of you. Most of your life. Now all of a sudden at 40, 50, you want to be under a man's leadership? That's the story you selling to us? What did the young boy? I was gonna respond to the young boy. I was about to wrap this up, but I remembered I was asked to respond to the young boy, Corey Love. And he said something. I saw the clip. I'm trying to remember what he said. Oh, y'all trying to, what did he say? He was talking to men. Are y'all trying to convince me of this? No, ain't nobody trying to convince you of shit, nigga. You believe what you want to believe, blue pill ass nigga. So we putting it out there. That's what we're doing. We're putting the information out there. You want to go down the rabbit hole, like Morpheus said, or you want to go home and get in your bed and believe what you want to be. You a blue pill ass nigga. That's why I'm talking harshly to you. I don't know you. I don't watch your content. Somebody sent me that bullshit. That we ain't trying to convince you of nothing. This is the information. Remember, I tell y'all, the truth is always questioned. The lie never is. We ain't trying to tell you shit. Here you go. Believe what you want to believe. Take the red pill or not. Take the red pill or the blue pill. That's why all these other pills don't make sense. Take the red pill, we're going to show you the truth. Take the blue pill, you believe whatever the fuck you want. Black pill, green pill, clear pill, rainbow pill, pink pill. All of these ideologies, and most of them people they don't understand the Matrix at all. They never seen the movie. Hmm. You see, I get raw with you over here. I don't do that bullshit, but I can't remember specifically the point he was trying to make, because I meant to make this video the other day, but my phone died. Something stupid, but whatever. Any of you ninjas like him that got that, so y'all telling me this. No, ain't nobody telling you shit. You believe what the fuck you want to believe. How about that? We ain't playing with y'all Mitch-ass ninjas no more than we playing with women who don't want to get in order. We ain't playing with none of y'all no more. I told y'all, and I've been telling y'all for a decade, that the battle of the sexes is over. There is no more battle of the sexes. Women lost, and it's time to negotiate. And I say this out of love, sisters, because somebody gonna say, ding, 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 ding. That's misogyny. Shut the fuck up too, bitch. How about that? I'm real serious right now, because y'all do that to distract from important information. And there's a woman that's listening to me right now who needs what I'm about to say to her. So I want you to listen. This is a place of love. Love is correction. That's what love is. Love is a double-edged sword, the truth. It's going to correct, it's going to cut you going in and cut you coming out. That's what I'm giving to you. Listen, go start with my grandmother's generation. That's the silent generation. They were getting married. I'm talking about black women. They were getting married at a 90% rate. Now, go to the baby boomers generation. They were getting married at a 45% rate. Skip down to the Generation X. They've been getting married at a 25% rate. Skip down to the Zoomers right now. They're getting married currently at a 10% rate. Do you not see what, anybody understand what I'm telling y'all right now? You are in the midst of an extinction level event. You're wiping yourselves out. That's why they keep pushing Roe v. Wade on you. Eugenics, Planned Parenthood in every black neighborhood. This has been going on for 100 years. This is the plan. And y'all participating in your own destruction. The only protection that black women have ever had fully is from black men. You might not agree with it, but it's the truth. Everybody else is helping you destroy yourself. That's the truth. And that's why they make up terms like reproductive rights. It ain't reproductive rights. That's bullshit. That term don't even make sense when applied to an abortion. It's totally counterproductive or the opposite of what you're actually doing. But that's the games they play, and y'all want to vote for a woman, and that's what she's trying to get y'all revved up on. It's not a federal issue anymore. It's a state issue. Why is she pushing it? Well, Donald Trump is going to create a federal ban. No, he's not. He didn't do it before, and the Supreme Court has already sent it back to the states. It's not a presidential issue. He cannot overrule the Supreme Court. It's at the state level now. She's lying to y'all, first of all. That's all she does is lie. And laugh. She's not black. She don't give a fuck about you. That's why it matters. What does it matter if she's black? That's why it matters. She goes home to her white husband and his kids. She already done made it a point. Her father's legacy is over. She shut that shit down. It's the end of the road for him. She don't give a fuck. That's why she got with that white man. Okay? That's why you are what your father is matters. Okay? Father carries the seed. So, Zoomers. Zoomers are as old as 27, 28 right now. So they're getting up there. They're entering in the procreating stage. They're supposed to be making the next generation. 18 to 28 right in there. That's where we're supposed to be getting married and starting to build families. That is that age, not 34, middle age, in your early 20s. Go back and look at your mama and your grandmama and your great-grandmama and see they all got married in their 20s. Most of them, majority of them. The first time. Okay? If not younger. They lied to you. I'm tying this all in a big bow to understand why this election is very important. It's very important. We're in the midst of a paradigm shift. I'm going to come back to that. Parking lot that. But y'all are wiping yourselves out. You're in the midst of an extinction level event. You're already at 10%. In some parts of this country, you're less than 10%. What do you think is going to happen when we get to the alphas? They're in elementary school now. Black women. Ain't nobody going to be marrying y'all. You're already in single digits. We don't need y'all. Didn't I tell y'all that before? These niggas on here on these panels, and that's why I tell you the war is over. They begging and pleading with y'all in these circular arguments. Fuck that shit. It's over. We got to course correct immediately. At least get to the tipping point. Tipping point is 25%. Get back to the tipping point. We done tipped the wrong way. All right? Y'all hearing me? I'm saying this, sisters, because I love y'all. Now, we can make babies. Black men can make babies with anybody. We don't need y'all. We can, whatever babies we make is going to be black. You are what your father is. Moses told you that. Your father carries determines the pedigree, not the mother. Right? Y'all understand? Or is that over your head? You slow. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Father carries the pedigree. So, some of you, it's too late. And you 40, you ain't making no babies. A lot of y'all got these dreams. My eggs are still getting, my body clock's still good. You're deluding yourself. It's a very, you got to, that's like lottery dream shit. Let's get real. Also, psychologically,